is a very special edition of Cuca. Today is 200 years since the English Parliament declared the end of slavery. So we thought we'd do something special today, a typical African-Brazilian dish, and we have an illustrious guest with us today. This is Gianna Toni. Gianna is the founder and publisher of Brazilian magazine Jungle Drums, which has a huge circulation of
20,000 copies.
20,000 copies. So be all over town. So today we're going to be cooking Gianna's favorite dish, which is
Bobo de camarão.
shrimp bobo. So Gianna, shrimp bobo is of course shrimps, prawns, big prawns.
Big, look, very big prawn.
Very big prawn. And we're also going to have to peel and puree.
Take care.
Peel and puree the cassava.
Oh my god, it's getting dangerous.
And then we're going to mix up tomatoes, onions, the prawns itself, the cassava, some coconut milk and some cream, and that'll pretty much be a boil. It's a bit complicated to put everything together, but the ingredients are quite simple. So, number one thing, peel and boil the cassava. So,
oh my god.
I'll show you first.
Oh, take care.
Alright?
Yeah.
And now I'll hand this over to you and I'll pass over there. All you got to do is hold it in your hand like that and keep peeling until all this pink stuff comes out.
Nice one, nice one. Let's see. Nearly there.
Ah, beautifully done. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Bring it in.
Yeah? Cool. I'll watch that. Yeah.
Just put them in a pan with hot water. And don't forget, add some salt. And we can leave them now for 10 or 15 minutes until they're nice and soft.
Can I cover it?
Yep.
Okay.
That's boiling now. We're going to get to the next adventurous bit, which is to peel the shrimps.
That's a new adventure. Okay.
Have you ever peeled a shrimp?
No.
Alright. Are you squeamish about things like, you know, living
No, it's fine.
or recently deceased animals?
No, let's try.
It's actually quite simple. You just, you know, just take out the head.
Ah.
Ah!
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And then you stick your finger in there and start lifting it up. It all comes out. So you got to be careful with the little spike at the end. And when you towards the end, just squeeze here and pull. There you are. One big old prawn.
Beautiful. And how you take all this?
We'll take care of that in a minute.
Okay. So should
How we
I
go?
Oh my god.
I'm going to devein them. So if you just hold them in your hand like that and squeeze it a bit, you pop a very sharp knife at the back, very lightly, because you don't want to split the vein that's in there. Just run it down the spine of the prawn. Did it attack you?
Yes.
Wow, yeah, really fresh prawn. And see, that's the thing about these big prawns. You can definitely see where the vein is. Look at the size of that. So now the cassava is cooked and soft, and we're just going to chop it up and put it back in the pan and give it a good mashing.
Cool.
Cool beans. So there's about half a kilo or so of cassava here, and this is about 2 cups of coconut milk. I'm just going to mix it. There's no fire or anything underneath the pan. I'm just going to put it here because the cassava has such thick starch that if you try and blitz it alone without any other liquid to separate it a little, it will get so sticky it will turn into industrial glue. That's probably enough. And set it aside. We're going to mix it into the bobo later. But this is basically this is the base of the bobo. Right, Gianna, the serious stuff's going to start now. So we got our tomato, prawns. We got 2 different sizes of prawns because you want to, you know, trick them by showing some big old prawns and then, you know,
Yes.
After you've eaten 2 or 3, you were left with the smaller ones. But these are still quite big, even
My
though.
size and your size.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of that.
I'll be eating these.
Okay, nice.
And we also have some cream and some finely chopped onions.
Cool.
Onions. Right, so just oil.
Olive oil.
Olive oil
Very
into the pan.
important, yeah.
And the onions. While they're softening, you can add the prawns.
Whoa.
And the prawns are just marinating in some lime juice, chopped garlic, and some salt and pepper. You don't need to cook the prawns completely right now.
Okay.
All we want to do is just give it a little golden bit of the top,
Yeah.
like that.
Cool.
And once it's nice and golden, we can take it off, and we'll do it to add them back on when the sauce is ready.
Okay.
Otherwise they get too hard. We're going to do the other prawns as well.
Wow.
Oh. And now we can just add the tomatoes to the pan. Stir them up a bit. And to help it chew along and give it more of a shrimp taste, this is some shrimp stock I made earlier from the heads and the skins of the prawn, and it's just going to turn the whole thing into a prawn, tomato and onion soup. So while that's turning into soup, we're going to do a Jamie Oliver. Here we're going to get the root ends of the coriander and chop it finely, because it's going to be in the pan for a while. You can use the tougher bits of the coriander, and we'll save the leaves and the more delicate bits for when we garnish it in the end. That should be fairly soft and pureed. Now we're going to slowly add in the cassava puree and
Coconut.
and the coconut milk.
Yeah.
And when you want to get to a consistency of our creamy soup, and I'm going to use my hand blender to blitz it all together for a smoother finish. But some people like to leave it as it is and leave it chunky. Finishing touches.
Yeah.
All we need is the prawns to go back. You can do the honors.
Okay. Okay, okay.
The last couple of things we have to do is to add some of this stuff. This is palm oil paste, which is actually quite popular in Ghana, so it's quite easy to find in Afro-Caribbean shops in London. And we'll just add a couple of spoonfuls of this to give the Bobo its characteristic Afro-Brazilian taste. Alright, and we're also going to add some double cream. You know, this is for people with a very active life.
Very active life.
I go to the beach every day.
Yeah, actually when you do the food you need to do some
Yeah.
exercise, you know, then you can eat better, you know.
Yeah,
Don't feel
she'll
guilty,
She'll
you
be
know,
doing the
after
exercise for me. I'll just carry on cooking.
that. Okay.
And finally, just sprinkle the coriander on top.
Oh, okay.
And your bobo is now ready. Just spoon it out onto a plate with some plain white rice.
Wow, amazing.
Now all we're going to do is eat it. You can have a first go.
Ooh, that was the best part, huh?
Careful, don't burn your mouth. You can get any prawn.
Very, very good.
Yeah, get some of the fat ones. Well,
Nice one.
thank you very much for coming to cook with us.
Thank you. It was lovely. Thank you.
Till next time on Cuca Brazuca.
Yeah.
For detailed recipes and a guide on where to find Brazilian food and drink ingredients, visit cucabrazuca.com.